Hey, good people, what's up? It's your boy Honest Play back with another video. In today's video, I want to discuss musician, mogul, Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter. And before I get started, first and foremost, I do not have no animosity towards Beyonce. Actually, this was inspired by something I saw on social media before I got dressed because I'm about to go out in a little bit. But let's get to the point. But however, I'm not a Beyonce fan by no means. But like I said, I'm not a hater either. But I'm not like I think she's perfect. Oh, she's Queen Bee, and like I don't do all that. Once upon a time, I used to be a fan. When I was much younger. Beyonce has plenty of songs that I love, such as "Don't Hurt Yourself," um, "Blow," "Why Don't You Love Me," "Rocket," "Green Light," "Ring the Alarm," and the list goes on and on. However, this is not a Beyonce praise video, but it's not a Beyonce anti video either. But this is more something I just been noticing for a while when it comes about Beyonce and how people are feeling towards her. Not everybody, because this is not about the Beehive. The Beehive, for the most part, loves her. There's some loonies in every fandom. The Barbs, the Navy, which is the Rihanna's fandom, Taylor Swift Swifties, etc., etc. But this is more so something I just noticed, and it's been noticing for quite some time. But due to the Diddy situation that's happened recently, I really caught on to this vitriol towards Beyonce, and it might turn out just in due time, maybe. But I feel like this is just the a lot of people wanted to see Beyonce get humbled, pretty much a Beyonce takedown, as they would say in the housewife world. So first and foremost, I want to say to my supporters as usual, thank you for supporting my channel. You guys mean a lot to me. My channel is continuing to grow because you guys love and support. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the comments. It means so much to me. And of course, shout out to Neffy. And if people want to like, why you keep shouting out Neffy? Neffy's the only one who actually is paying the $5 to be a member. She don't got to, so what she does is appreciated. So I'm gonna go above and beyond. Let Neffy know I appreciate her support. I appreciate everybody's support, but Neffy's going above and beyond, and that's just a Fendi facts. You don't like it? Match her energy. That's it. But basically, why I say about people want to see Beyonce taken down, because despite the fact that there's no hardcore evidence of whatever dealings Beyonce may or may not have with Diddy, and of course, you know, her husband Jay-Z, Sean Carter, who I despise. That's for many reasons, between something he did to my grandmother during his childhood days before he became the man that he is today, and just the fact that something about him always irked my spirit. The only good thing I give out to Jay Z is that his song Allure. I really do like Allure, but because I don't like Jay Z, I rarely listen to that song as well. But let's get back to Beyonce, who this video is about. You know, Jay Z will play a role into this whole analysis. So we're not going to talk about the Destiny's Child stuff. We're not going to talk about, you know, Beyonce being solo artist. She's famous now. She's been successful multiple years. If you want to go down that rabbit hole, go check out Expressive or find someone who's more big Beyonce stan. I'm just talking about this particular incident and what I feel is a lot of the public, not all, a lot of the public's vitriol and desire to see Beyonce humbled. So, get back to Diddy. P. Diddy got busted recently and he's been charged with racketeering, trafficking, and a bunch of other terrible stuff. And for those who keep up with these type of things, that video of him attacking Cassie in the hotel a while back, that video pissed me off so much. The way he did Cassie, fuck that man. But I'm glad Cassie got her justice, and I hope she's healing with the good love and support from her husband and her family. But now about Beyonce. Now, you know, a lot of celebrities know a lot of people. A lot of celebrities do a lot of shady stuff behind the scenes. Diddy is not the first. There's always Harvey Weinstein. There's Charlie Sheen. There's a lot of stuff that goes on like that. So I'm not gonna act like Diddy's the first one. He's just another one got caught, exposed. And for those who actually pay attention to Cat Williams, who did an interview with Shannon Sharps earlier this year, spoke about a lot of the seedy things that go down in Hollywood, this stuff is not too surprising. Or you're like a member of Lipstick Alley or any site that gossips about Hollywood's darker activities. So basically, Diddy got caught, and among Diddy's celebrity friends, a lot of celebrities have been seen with Diddy. And that's why at award shows, so I want someone to bring up, oh, Taylor Swift took a picture of P. Diddy at an award show. Have you ever seen Taylor Swift at any of the freak-offs? So don't talk to me about Taylor Swift. You don't like the woman because she endorsed Donald Trump? Too fucking bad. Suck my asshole. But basically, Diddy's been seen picture with Nick Cannon, Mariah Carey, of course, his close associate with Jay-Z, Usher, Pharrell, Lizzo, etc., etc., etc. Mary J. Blige. The list could go on and on. Jennifer Lopez, and that's not saying all those people are guilty. Maybe some of them are, some of them aren't. I doubt all of them are guilty. But because of Beyonce's association with P. Diddy, a lot of people are praying. Let's be real, not trying to. They're praying that Beyonce is somehow a part of that whole freako shenanigans. Because they also expect Jay Z to be. But with me, I noticed with this, people. Well, I'm not saying there's certain people who do want Jay Z to get justice if he is guilty of those things or allege. I quote on real quick. It's not Jay Z that people want to see go down. It's Beyonce. I think, honestly speaking, if Jay Z somehow was innocent, but if Beyonce was guilty, people would take that as a win. Because I'm telling you right now, if Jay Z does go down or allege again, 'cause I ain't trying to get no lawsuit, people are not going to really be that satisfied. They're like, oh, Jay Z went down. Okay, oh, Beyonce do gets a divorce. She's probably embarrassed to have Jay Z for a husband. That's it. There's this demand to see Beyonce humble. And this is my opinion, but I think a lot of people do share this opinion with me. The big three, despite how inactive one of them is inactive in music, this is being Rihanna. Also, shout out to Mr. Emmanuel. He'll probably never see this video, but shout out to Mr. Emmanuel. Um, Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, and Beyonce, to me, are the big three black female entertainers currently active in the industry. I don't think, regardless you like them or not, I feel like no one has reached their status of fame and success as black women. So I feel like Rihanna, Nicki, and Beyonce. But unlike Nicki and Rihanna, who feel more down to earth, and they don't feel like they're perfect. You can see how Nicki is on Twitter every day, which I love it. Sometimes it could be not in her favor, but I love it. And Rihanna is a very vocal woman, despite wanting her beautiful, successful Fenty line. She's very vocal. Rihanna doesn't act robotic as some people like to label Beyonce as. So, and Rihanna and Nicki have done things in in the public eye that people could point and laugh at in a sense. Nicki mainly with her husband, with his alleged SA activities, and Rihanna with her history with Chris Brown, Karichi Tran, and all that stuff. So they don't feel flawless. Whereas Beyonce, outside of that one picture of Beyonce being drunk in a car, and allegedly you can see her hoo ha, Beyonce hasn't really done that. Yes, you could say the whole Jay Z Solange elevator fight, but to me that's not enough. To me, that Beyonce didn't look really bad in that situation, and anything that was more look bad on Jay Z. But there's been this real desire of seeing Beyonce take down a couple notches. Because Beyonce just feels very outside of her being a good performer, entertaining, a great singer. Beyonce feel like she's too perfect, like she's too above the average man or woman. And now that may not be something she thinks about. Maybe Beyonce doesn't feel that way. I'm not Beyonce. I don't know her personally, nor do I care to. But it's the public persona she gives off. She barely interacts with her fandom. People like to tease the Beehive all the time. The Beehive like to come for the barbs and stuff. Like, for example, y'all just mad because Beyonce don't talk to y'all. Y'all just mad because Beyonce don't talk to y'all. Beyonce only use y'all for money. She don't care about y'all like that. Beyonce sees you guys as cash pigs, and that's it. And then not to relate, when Beyonce puts out products, because they lack any real personal filter, unlike when Nicki or Rihanna puts out something, it goes just so-so. It's so-so. Like, the Beehive do support it. I have seen Beehive review, like, her latest drink, perfumes and stuff like that. I seen that with my own two eyes, but it's just not in demand like that. So Beyonce's business ventures seem to always flop compared to her other two fellow up there ladies, Nicki and Rihanna, who do extremely well in this stuff, because Nicki and Rihanna, they feel like when they push something to you, they feel authentic. They feel like they're not selling you a product, they're just giving you a piece of themselves. Well, Beyonce's trying to sell you a product. Like, in Nicki right now, something as generic as a Palmer's cocoa butter stick, Nicki can make you want to buy that. Put like a pink color on it. So this old baby, this is the Nicki Minaj, this is the Gag City coconut, but coconut stick, cocoa butter stick, right? I'm keeping coconut, cocoa butter stick, and then people are going to support it because Nicki going to make it feel authentic. Meanwhile, Beyonce like, oh, this is the Beehive special cocoa butter stick from Palmer's. The regular Palmer's is going to sell much more. People want to break their necks to buy it. Because Beyonce doesn't feel very attached to things she does outside of her music. Even her music is questionable nowadays, at least in my opinion. And it's not me one. I love like songs from her, like "Why Don't You Love Me," which is my all-time favorite from her. I love "Blow." I love what you call it. "Don't Hurt Yourself." I love "Hold Up." And I love a couple other songs from Beyonce. I'm not gonna "Ring the Alarm." Diva, Countdown, further and further, End of Time. But so it's not me. I dislike this woman. I'm just not big on her. Once upon a time, yeah, I was a teenage years, early 20s. I like Beyonce. I was kind of obsessed, but overall, I just kind of felt like she felt too one dimensional for me to really like her outside of her music. And that's just something I just grew not to like. But I didn't like hate the woman. But I also don't see her as this divine, heavenly being who's untouchable, who's above criticism either, like a lot of her fandom does. That being said, it's kind of scary how bad people want to see Beyonce be humbled. And it's not like, oh, okay, you know what? If she did something bad, of course, no one's above the law. Look at freaking Donald Trump's beyond. No one's above the law. But I feel like there's like this ravage, this feral desire to see Beyonce just crumble in the public eye. And not just, her take like a song flops or maybe a wardrobe malfunction or her falling on her butt while performing on a stage. It's like, I want to see this woman humiliated. I want her to lose everything she ever worked for. And it's like, okay, I get not liking a woman. And if she is guilty of the activities that went down at P. Diddy's parties, then you, of course, hold her accountable. But there's a difference between, okay, and Beyonce's not my cup of tea. I don't think she's perfect, but she ain't bothering nobody. So, let her live her life. I don't care if she's rich. Oh, she's not helping people the way she should be helping them. Guess her and majority of Hollywood. She's not the only one. But there seems to be this vast desire to see Beyonce humble, to see her lose it all. And I get sometimes, the Beehive tends to make people not like Beyonce. I really feel like you can't use that excuse because even Barb's good on my nerves. Barb's don't ever turn me away from Nicki Minaj. It's just that particular Barb I just don't want to deal with no more. You can never make me dislike that person. Only that person can do that. But outside of, want to put egg on the Beehive's face or, get a quick laughing, this desire to see Beyonce be humiliated, just drugged through the media, is something I think a lot of people want to see happen, and it's scary because I'm like, this woman has not done that to you personally. You don't got to be a fan of hers, but why are you so hungry to see this woman being taken down? Like I said, that she did anything bad that she's be held accountable for. No shit, Sherlock. She's be handled accordingly. But if this woman is just existing and like, oh, she's a little bit too perfect for me. I need to see her humiliated, embarrassed. That's weird. That's a weird energy to have somebody you don't know. That's a very weird energy. Like, I don't prey on downfall people who do not do nothing to me. I will never, I may not even like you. Not everybody's on my cup of tea and vice versa. But I will never prey on a downfall of somebody who's done nothing to me personally. I don't got to care for you. You ain't got to care for me. But as long as you don't bother me and mine, I'm never going to be like, oh, I want to see Average Joe or Plain Jane's life turns to living hell because I don't like them. They're a little bit too sedity for me. What's wrong with you? And like I said, if people want to unfollow Beyonce for what other reasons, that's fine. You don't got to follow her. You could got bored with her. You just don't find her entertaining no more. You could just outgrew her. But for her to lose 4 million followers on Instagram just feels very off. Like, she hasn't done that warrants to losing 4 million subscribers. Like, now at least to my knowledge, she hasn't done that. Now, because P. Diddy stuff is all alleged until evidence comes out that she's a part of that. But if you just assume she's a part of that without actually knowing the details, that's messed up. That is messed up in my opinion. So, this whole thing, and I understand, some people might think Beyonce thinks she's too good for everybody. But that's your perception of her. You never heard her say that. But even that's the case, even that is true. So does a lot of other rich people. Paris Hilton, Nicole Richie, Mariah Carey, Rihanna, freaking Drake, Lil Wayne, Big Sean, Justin Timberlake, Christina Aguilera. I'll be here to freaking dust if I name every celebrity who probably feels that same way. Even some of your faves probably look down on you. But this whole vitriol want to see Beyonce be brought down notches, humble, whatever word you want to use, is very strange to me because, like I said, you're putting a lot of energy in someone you do not know personally. And like I said, this is not a Beyonce defense video. Like, someone said, oh, I think Beyonce's ass. You got it. That's fine. But I want to see Beyonce's life crumble. Okay. She done what did she do to you? Did she steal your boyfriend? Did she rob you at gunpoint? Did she put your mother into millions of dollars of debt? No. Then why you got so much smoke for someone you don't know personally? That's odd. And I mean that goes for a lot of other celebrities too. But why you got so much smoke for someone you don't know personally? Like that to me is really messed up. Really messed up. And I just like I said, this is not a defense of Beyonce video because I understand someone not liking Beyonce or someone being very towards her. I'm cool with that because I'm towards her, but I'm not to the point I'm literally on my hands and knees. God, please let today be the day where Beyonce gets embarrassed, like where she gets truly drugged through the media. Let them do Beyonce how they did Britney Spears after the whole situation with Kevin Federline. No, if you're like one of those people, that's very, very toxic, and you need to seek help. You really do. Because no way someone you don't know in real life got you feeling that kind of vitriol towards them. I don't care how rich they are. You don't know her, she don't know you. So if you don't like the woman, fine. You think the woman is overrated? Cool. If you think your favorite's better than Beyonce, that's fine. But to wish her life to be turned upside down because you want to see her humble, you want to see her shamed, it's pretty sad. And I just feel like speak on that real quick. This is my channel, and it's a topic that I feel passionate enough about to speak on. I will speak about it. But anyway, that's all I want to say for now. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments. Peace, take care, honest way out. Love you guys. Ciao. I gotta get ready to go.